It's our longest day of the year, this summer solstice, and there'll be plenty of sunshine to celebrate. Hey everyone, it's meteorologist Joe Martucci here. It is Friday, it is the summer solstice, and it feels warm out there. We're going to have our first dry weekend in 5 weeks across the area, and temperatures are going to be at or above average as well. But let's focus on the big story for today, the summer solstice. This is when the Earth is tilted closest to the sun in the northern hemisphere. The sun's direct rays go over the Tropic of Cancer. Now, to give you an idea of where that is, that's 23.5 degrees north latitude. In other words, between Cuba and Key West in Florida. We actually have our strongest sun of the year here in New Jersey. We'll be talking about a peak sun angle of about 73 degrees. Could be 74, 72, depending on where you are at the shore. But the sun is high in the sky. And here's a look at our daylight length. This is for Atlantic City. You can plus or minus a few minutes depending on where you are. A little bit longer further north towards Sandy Hook, a little bit less near Cape May. But the point is, we got a lot of daylight today. We go a month from now, July 20th. We still have a lot of daylight, but you see that decline. And then here we go to winter solstice, 9 hours and 23 minutes of daylight. Thankfully, that's not for another 6 months or so. Here's a look at our futurecast. Not much to talk about here. We will be dry. Now, what is kind of interesting is high pressure is over us. And what it's going to do over the next couple of days is actually push any of that rain to our north and west and keep it there as we go forward over the weekend. You saw a few blips of green on Saturday. That would just be some fog that's around. No rain expected there. Again, it is a dry weekend up and down the Jersey Shore. Dew points are way down today. You're probably feeling it going outside. Yesterday was just muggy, but by the time you get to Sunday, those muggies will come back, and it is going to be dangerously hot and humid as we go into early next week away from the beaches. So here's a look at our numbers for today. Temperatures rising into the mid-80s inland, upper 70s at the shore. All this is seasonable. All this comes with plenty of sunshine. Make sure to put on the sunscreen today. There will be no quicker way to burn than being out in the sun today here on the summer solstice in New Jersey. Here's a look at our water temps. It's warm in Avalon in Atlantic City. I mean, all these water temperatures are a few degrees above average for this time of the year. Swell is from the south. We have a swell height of about 2 to 4 feet, depending on where you are. Friday night's forecast is very nice. Clear sky, temperature 65 to 70, light wind, beautiful night to be out on the boardwalk. Maybe you're like me, you're going to Bird and Betty's to see Swayze on Friday night in Beach Haven. It's going to be excellent. Our weekend's looking really good as well. Like we said, high pressure is large and in charge. Temperatures over the weekend, they do rise though. I mean, it is going to be hot and a little humid on Sunday. That is for sure. But the beach towns, that's where we want to be and make up for all this lost time. A beach beauty on Saturday, more clouds on Sunday, but still very comfortable. Then we take a look at our inland 7-day forecast. We begin our first heat wave of 2025. Starts on Sunday, ends on Wednesday, peaks on Tuesday, where we could still see 100-degree reading somewhere in the Pinelands as we go into Tuesday. And at the shore, you got that sea breeze relief, but it's still going to be sweaty and hot as we go into Monday and Tuesday across the area.